Today I wanted to share a recipe for a potato and sausage stew. The recipe is, in my opinion, really easy, but requires a bit of time. Since it is a stew, it needs to simmer for a bit. For the ingredients, we need 1 kilogram of potatoes, 1 large onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 1 whole Kabanos sausage, which is about 250 to 300 grams, 1 liter of chicken stock or vegetable stock, 2 bay leaves, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 tablespoon of paprika powder, 1 tablespoon of dried marjoram, a splash of vinegar, and some vegetable oil. First, we start by peeling the potatoes and cutting them into bite-sized pieces. After we've done that, we remove the shell of the onion and cut it into small pieces. Best done by cutting the onion in half, leaving the stem on, then cutting the halves multiple times vertically towards the stem, and then once or twice horizontally, depending on the thickness of the onion. After that, we can put a large pot on the stove. Set it to medium heat and put some vegetable oil in. The oil should cover the bottom of the pot. Now, we gotta chop up the garlic as well. Gently crush the cloves with the broad side of the knife. Then remove the shell and cut off the root. Slice the cloves in halves, then cut them into small sticks and then the sticks into small pieces. In the meantime, we gotta keep an eye on the oil. If it is hot enough, we can add the onion pieces. Once we are done with the garlic, we can add it to the onions as well. Let the onions and garlic pieces get glassy. It's okay if they get a little brown, just make sure they don't burn. This will make them taste bitter and ruin the dish. After the onions are glassy, take them off the stove and let them cool a little bit. In the meantime, you can slice up the Kabanos sausage. You can use the whole slice or you can cut the slices in half. That's up to you. Once the onions cooled down a little bit, we can add the splash of vinegar, the paprika powder, the chicken stock, the salt, the ground black pepper, the dried marjoram, the ground cumin, the bay leaves, and lastly the potatoes. After everything's added to the pot, let it boil for at least 30 minutes. The last thing we got to do is to fry the sausage slices in a separate pan. So add some vegetable oil to a sizable pan, wait till it's hot, and then add the sausage slices to it. Try to roast, fry them on both sides equally for a nice texture. Once done, set them aside till the stew has 5 to 10 minutes left to simmer, and then add the sausage slices. I like to add the sausage slices from the pan to the pot without removing any excess oil to enhance the flavor. And with that, we are finished. Enjoy. Oh yeah, before serving, make sure to remove the bay leaves. They are not edible. Note, this recipe is meant to be made with Kabanos sausage, but it is not necessary. It can be compensated with any other garlicky sausage or paprika sausage you want to use. The sausage can even be left out and the stew will still taste amazing. After we are finished with cooking, we gotta make sure to clean up the mess we made in the kitchen, so the next person to enter the kitchen can start cooking without worrying about the mess we left behind. If we use cleaning supplies, we gotta be cautious to not accidentally ruin our dish. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, it would mean a lot to me if you could leave a like. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll read them all. Bye.